Good morning. Hold on, that's not working, is it? Okay. Hey. Back up just a little bit. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Hi. All right, today. So I'm gonna make light of this. Can you guys see how sweaty I am? I'm not sure. Right before this, I just shot a video for my Revive and Reset program coming out on the 15th. And I got really, really sweaty from that 35-minute Pilates fusion routine. And I didn't have time to change because I was preparing for this one. Yeah. So I figure I'm about to get sweaty anyway. So what does it matter if I start out sweaty, right? How we feeling? We're going to start in 1 minute. So for this routine, it is optional. You don't need it, but you can use a resistance loop. So when we do glute work at the end, like I said, it's not necessary, but it does intensify and enhance the moves. So your outer thighs are going to burn a lot more, but that is up to you. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You notice that I am wearing shoes. It's optional, you don't have to. There will be a little bit of jumping, not so much. If you would prefer to wear shoes, now is a great time to put it on. You might need a towel, some water, and away we go. Okay, let's anchor ourselves. We're going to begin with 4 big deep breaths. Soften your knees, and let's begin. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more. And down. Last one. Inhale, up. Palms come together, hands to the heart. Close your eyes, set your intention. How is it you wish to feel? What do you hope to accomplish? And from here, bring your feet together, not together, excuse me, hip width apart, genie position with your arms, and begin modified high knees. Chest is up, abs in tight. Continuing with the legs, but arms stretch up to the sky. And now continuing with those legs, but the arms pull down. Now adding a twist. Twist towards the leg that lifts. Five seconds. Very good. Now I want you to come down to the floor. You're on your hands and your knees for cat-cow. Shoulders are right over your wrist, knees directly underneath your hips. Arch your back, look up to the sky, opening up that chest, and then round the spine, scoop up through the abs. And continue on your own. Connecting to your breath, whatever feels the most natural for you today. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And then from here, neutral position of your spine. I want you to take your fingertips and turn them towards you. We're going to loosen up your wrists a little bit here. So notice that the fingertips are turned towards your knees. And now in this position, I want you to round your spine quite a bit, especially in that lower back. So if you're tight through the wrists and the shoulders and the back, you're gonna feel this right away, even with your shoulders right over the wrists. If you can take a little bit more, you're gonna keep that scooped tailbone as you start to sit back towards your heels, keeping the palms down, and then come forward. Trying that again. Going back and forward. 2 more. 1 more time. Great. Turning your fingertips back forward. Shake that out. That was pretty intense for some of us, right? Going into bird dog to wake up the back. Right arm extends forward, right by the ear. Now, if this feels good for you, you stay here. If you want more, opposite leg extends back behind you and hold. Close up through the ribs, pull up through the abs, and drop it down. Remember, we're in the warm-up phase right now. Really focus in. Left arm, right leg back, and down. And keep going at your own pace. Just make sure that when you extend it out, you hold it for a moment, and then you bring it back in. Feeling as though the core is braced. It's completely stable. Last one. And relax. Keep your hands down to the floor. That made no sense. Keep your hands on the floor. Go into a downward dog and stretching out the backs of the legs. Pedal your knees, stretching that out. Trying to get those heels down to touch the floor. From here, take your right leg, stretch it up to the sky. Keep energy in both hands as you bend the leg and then open up the hip. So your knee is trying to stretch up to the sky, but you want to be mindful here that your shoulder is not opening. So keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. Then slowly come forward to a plank, bringing that foot to the outside of your hand. And begin pulsing your hips down, drawing your chest forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back to your downward dog. Take your left leg up. Open up the leg, bend the knee, and lift that leg up to the sky. Really push the floor away. Keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. And then place that foot slowly to the outside of the left hand to open up your hip and begin pulsing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back to your downward dog. Now we're going to do the stepping out a little faster as we start to wake up the body more. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, step it back, then switch. Now if at any point my pace does not feel good for you, you go at your own pace. We're just really trying to get that opening of the hips, the loosening of the legs. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to take it up a notch. If this feels good for you today, if this feels like your sweet spot, you keep doing this. Alrighty? All right. Here we go. Now, come into a plank position if you're ready to take it up. Step your right foot to the outside of the right hand, and we're going to hop it. So energize through the arms and go. Hop, hop, hop. 10, 5, and downward dog. Come onto the knees, walk your knees forward, cross your legs, come to lie down to warm up your abs even more. Legs up in tabletop position. From here, your knees should be in line with your hips, long torso, abs pulled in, arms by your side. If it's available to you, lift your head up. If this bothers your neck at all, keep your head down. If you can extend your legs out, go for that. You're in a Pilates V with your feet, heels together, toes apart, and pump your arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Now, only if this feels okay for your back can you start to drop your legs lower. What you want to feel, keep going with that breath, is that the abs go down, and it's almost like it's pulling up underneath your ribs, right? So it's going this way in opposition as your legs are stretching forward. 15 seconds. Keep those long breaths there. Stay strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Arms up overhead. Let's go for roll-ups. You're in a Pilates V with your feet, shoulder blades locked down. Slowly roll it up. Reach for your toes, and then roll it down. Now, if rolling up feels super tough for you today, I'm gonna give you a modification. Those of you that are doing this, keep going. You're gonna bend your legs. And what you're gonna practice is just feeling that connection to your abs. So you hold onto the backs of your thighs, your chest is up, and you're gonna slowly scoop your tailbone under as you roll down. Once you feel your abs, you stop, and then you come right back up. And then you're going down, and as you get stronger, you start to see if you can do it with your hands forward. Give me about 2 more roll-ups. 1 more time. Stay up here for me. Flip over, back to a plank position. Shoulders right over your wrist. Pilates V with your feet. And from here, the knees tap down and straighten. Tap. Now, check in with what's happening in your pelvis. So you don't want to arch the back, and you don't want to over tuck either, right? It's in this kind of neutral position. It's the abs and the ribs that are pulled up as the knees are going down and up. Woo! 15. Here we go, 5. And downward dog. Take your right leg, float it up. Place the foot now in between the hands. So you're in a low lunge position. The right knee is right over the wrist. Stretch your arms up to the sky and hold that there. So finding your balance. Keeping your legs low. Only your torso is going to come forward as your arms go back by the hips. Stay in that. Feel how the intensity just increased. And then come right back up with just your torso. And again, lean forward, arms back, and then right back up. Keep going. And up. Starting to feel that leg now? Five seconds. Hold it there. Bend your back knee towards the floor and pulse it out. If pulsing doesn't feel good for you, just simply hold, right? You can stay here in this isometric hold. You're still getting the work. Otherwise, trying to get that knee as close to the floor as possible, but you're pushing into your front heel to energize the back of that right leg. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Arms stretched up if they're not. Hold it. Last 5. And step it in. I'm going to turn to face you. You're going to come into a mini squat here. We're going to go for Pilates skating, imagining as though you're on a reformer. Hands are on your hips. You're still in that right leg as your left leg taps out and in. Tap and in. Now let's check in with this right leg. I want you to go back into the heel. Wiggle your toes. Good. Now, with your hands on your hips, check to make sure that they feel even, that they're both pointed forward. Oh, who is feeling that right leg? Me. Can you get lower? We're about to flush it out very soon. Last 10. Whoa. 4. And good, come to stand, follow me. Down. Flush it out. Now, if you don't want to hop, you're tapping. Tap, tap. Just be mindful of your back here, that what you're doing is trying to really get low into the leg, keeping your chest up. Pick up the pace, go. I know you can. Some of you just quit on me. Come back. I could feel that. Going 4, 3, 2, stand. The left leg is going to step back behind you. Mini lunge though, not a lunge. Just step it back. Hands go behind your head. As the back knee draws in, twist. Now, if you still need to catch your breath, go slower. If you're okay, pick it up. Ten. Going 5. And stand. Follow me. Lifting the knees. Cross twist. So the more you can rotate, right, the better. Energize those arms as though they're really pushing down as the knee is rising. You got it. 10. 5. And relax. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Stretch out the hamstrings. Feel that. Plant your hands. Step back to your downward dog. Hold that. Breathe. Coming back forward to your plank. Coming to a Pilates view with your feet, heels together, toes apart. This time, the hips are going to go right, center, left, center. Control. Now, if it bothers your wrists, come down onto your forearms. You can also choose to do this on your knees to modify. Imagine as though you're drawing a rainbow with your hips. Now see if you can make that movement a little bigger. 20 seconds. If you're on your hands and on your forearms, you're really pushing that floor away. You're not sinking down into those shoulders. Last 10. In 5. And downward dog. Left leg up. Place the foot in between the hands. The knee is right in line with your ankle. Arms up, hold it there. All right, check in with your form. Back heel right over the ball of the foot. See if you can get even lower in that leg. And then dive your upper body forward, arms back, and then up. And breathe. Careful. Let's not round the spine. Keep the chest up. Five seconds. Now on this next one, hold it up. You're going to bend the back knee and begin pulsing it out. You're pushing into that left heel as your back knee is bent. Some of you might feel this stretch in the back thigh. Can you get lower? Remember that you have the option to hold. Yow, I'm feeling that. 5, 4, get ready for that final hold. Stay there. Get even lower for 3, 2, and step it in. Turn to face me, if you're not already. Come down into your squat. Right leg taps out and in. Out and in. Oh my gosh, my leg feels good, right? My private clients always say to me, Kit, you have a really twisted way of thinking something is fun or feels good. Down and in. I think it's mind trickery, right? You convince yourself that that's a good feeling and suddenly it is. Get ready to flush this out. Same move as before. 5. And here we go, flush it out. Get that blood moving. Just 15 seconds left on this one. Second set's a little shorter. Come on, pick up the pace. Go. 5. Relax. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, right leg back. Mini lunge, right? So see my stance. Very small, right? It's more about the abs here. Hands behind the head. Back knee draws in, go. If you're like, Kit, where's our break? You're about to be down on the floor. So enjoy this last standing part, right? Yes, you can. Whatever you're feeling right now, push through that, pick up the pace, go. Come on. 8. In 5. And stand, go. This is it for standing. Find that rotation. Those of you who want more, follow me. Ready? We're gonna run. Find that twist. If that's not available to you today, no worries. 10. 5. And breathe. Legs wide, knees soft, arms forward. Take a few breaths. Anchor yourself. Smile. Do a little jig. Hey, hey. Jig your way down to the floor. All right, so now's the time. If you have the resistance loop, you're gonna wanna grab that and you're gonna step into it, taking it above your knees. We're also gonna come back onto our hands and knees, and if your floor is rough, you wanna fold up your yoga mat like so that you get a little extra padding and support. Okay. Option, I am on my hands. We're gonna work your right leg to start. You have the option to come down onto your left forearm right away, which takes pressure off the wrists. And from here, open the right knee out for fire hydrant. You're trying to get that knee up as high as you can. Total awareness with the rest of the body. Keep going. Ooh, it's starting to kick in now. You feeling that? And hold this next one up and little pulses. Keep going. 5. And relax. Now taking that same leg, bringing it straight back behind you. Plant your hands, abs in tight. Bring the leg up, hold it up there. Tailbone slightly down, pulse it. Now if you're not using a resistance band, you have to really think about the area. Keep going. I'm going to take this off so I can show those of you who are not using it. You have to really think about it. So you imagine as though my hand is here, right underneath your butt and on your thigh. I would never do that, of course, but that's what you're thinking, okay? And then you're pushing up into my hand as my hand is pushing down. Squeeze it. And notice that immediate connection to that area. Now hold this up, draw little circles with that leg. Ribs up, abs up. And reverse it. Squeeze. So whether you have the band on or not, it should really be kicking in now. Lean into that right arm more than your left. Maybe even challenge it by lifting your left arm up temporarily to make sure that energy's in that right arm. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Drop the leg down, kick it up. Go. Last 30 seconds. Keep it simple. Keep it focused. "20 seconds. Woo! I'm even feeling this without the band. Last 10. 5 seconds. And relax it down. Alrighty, so I'm gonna turn to face the other side. I'm gonna put this back on. For those of you that are, when you're ready, you're gonna start with fire hydrants, left leg. Ready? Let's go. As I told you guys, I started this workout sweaty because I had just filmed a video for my Revive and Reset series. So I'm feeling everything just a little bit more right now. So forgive me. You're doing excellent. Lifting out of the shoulders. And on this next one, hold it up and pulse. Five, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Take that leg back behind you, float it up, and begin. Keep going. I'm going to take the band off so I'm even with my own body. Pulse it, pulse it. Stay strong. Ribs, abs, everything engaged. Take your attention into that muscle right there where the hamstring and the glute connect. Ready? Little circles, go up and around. Try not to sink into that right hip. Lift up, lean to your left. Straighten out the leg. And reverse it. Ready? Last 30 seconds. Down and up, go. Maybe lift your right hand up. Check to see that the energy is more into the left, which will actually center your body. 15. Last 10. 4. And relax. Quick child's pose. I'm going to put the loop back on for the last move. Now this last move is a little bit of a longer set. We're going to go into a bridge position. So once you're ready to join me, come on down to the floor, lying down onto your back. Your feet are hip width apart. If you have the band on, there's some energy pushing out into the band. Your core is pulled in nicely. Now gently tuck your tailbone under just a tad. From here, lift those hips up and down. So like I said, this is a bit of a longer set. So here we go. You're doing so great. Who's still with me? This is not an easy one. Okay, on this next one, I want you to picture as though you're creating a U. Right hip lifts up, come down through the center, left hip lifts up, like a little shimmy, like you're dancing. Boop. Now you gotta really focus on that side that's lifting, right? Drive through the heel to bring it up. Your hands should still be down, I like to play. Like to find that joy. Now on this next one, hold it up through the center and little pulses. Remember that tailbone is slightly under, so you can really get into that glute hamstring connection. We're about to involve those outer thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this up, the knees go out and in, out. Good. Tailbone under, abs in the pocket. Give me about 10 more seconds left of this. And now take it down. Shake it out real quick. We have one more round, but we're going to do it in releve. So your heels are lifted. You see, I had to walk my feet in a little closer so that I really get that feel that I want and begin lifting the hips up and down. Remember, if you have the loop on, you're energizing the loop. Oh, my legs are about to get super shaky. Who's already shaken? Let it shake. Okay, are we ready? We're gonna do the U now. You go up to the right, down through the center, up to the left. Shimmy. Squeeze, push into that big toe and that pinky toe. Woo! All right. Coming up through the center, little pulses, go up, squeeze, up, squeeze. Oh my gosh, Kit. Up and up and up, tailbone under, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, are you ready? Last part, hold it up. Knees go out, knees squeeze together this time. Out, squeeze together. Push out into the, I just put my hands in my pocket like I'm like chilling. Like, yeah, just, you know, hanging out. I like all pants with pockets. I like dresses with pockets too. Out and in, out and in. Going 10. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give you guys a little flavor at the end. Stay with me. On this last one, hold the knees together. This is it. Heels stay lifted, pulse it up. Go, pulse, pulse. Small and high, tailbone under. This is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're done. Take that loop off. That was quite a journey. We accomplished a lot. I'm gonna put that in my basket. Staying here on your back, cross your right heel over your left knee. Now, if you feel your hip stretch here, you stay here. If you want more, you grab behind the left leg and pull it into your body. Well done. So I'm sure you can imagine that tomorrow I'm going to lay off the legs. And switch. Cross the left heel over the right knee. Grab behind the right leg if you can, and stretch. So as I'm pulling the knee in towards me, the left knee is pushing away. And slowly bring that in. Staying here on your back, take your arms out to your side. You're gonna cross your right leg over your left. Now, if your right leg is over your left, you're gonna take the knees gently over to the left as well. It's so beautifully quiet in my house right now. It's never this quiet. And bring it in and switch legs. Left leg crosses over the right and take it over. We just have a little bit more stretching to go. We just finished the 35-minute mark, so I'm going to go about 2 minutes over if that's okay. And slowly bring it in. Carefully rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. Oh. Take your right leg, extend it forward. Now this is going to stretch out your hamstring and your hip. Now if you have a tight hip, the left leg can go right into that inner thigh there. If you want to intensify your stretch a little bit more, watch what I do. I take my left leg and I cross it right over so that my knees are stacked on top of each other and my belly button is right there in the center. And then arms go up and reach for your toes. Relax. And then come on up, switch. So again, you take the leg here if that's good for you. If you want more, you're here. No judgment, okay? Arms up, reach for your toes. When I first started teaching Pilates, I played soccer my whole life and I blew out my knee. I tore my ACL. I couldn't touch the floor when I first started. I could only reach to basically my shin. It took me many, many years to be able to touch my toes. So just know it's a process. Manuel just came. Hi, Manuel.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. No, I'm still stretching. And then release. Crossing your legs, let's finish with some gratitude. Take your arms up, big inhale. And exhale down. 2 more, up. And down. Last one. Inhale, arms up, palms come together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bowing down, closing your eyes, and silently expressing to yourself something that you're so grateful for. Something that you would not change for anything in the world. Staying with your eyes shut, just silently expressing gratitude for this collective community of people that are choosing health first, for this kind community of people coming together with a common goal, uniting us all. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am so grateful for you. And tomorrow at 9 a.m., we're going to do a completely different kind of routine. It's also going to be a strength and cardio. So notice how I'm doing this Pilates Fusion, strength cardio, Pilates Fusion, strength cardio. Different than my 21-day series, switching it up. I'm going to lay off the legs though, but it's going to be really, really fun. This one will be no equipment as well. So I'm really just trying to stick with some body weight for this series. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am doubly sweaty. Let me just come in for a few minutes to say hello. Oh, thank you. I know I'm dripping sweat too. Yeah, that was tough, wasn't it? For me, it was because I had just done a workout right before. And I was like, is this just because I had doubled it up? I think it was, we're all sweaty, yeah. Look at this. Oh, Rebecca, that's hilarious. Julia, me too. Genesis, me too. Yeah, Kiki's Place. Is your name Kiki? Stacy, tell your daughter for soccer players, for young women who play soccer. So the reason I blew out my knee is from the lateral movement, right? And when you're growing and your hips are spreading, you're going through puberty, your ligaments are not as strong. And if you haven't been doing strength training exercises, you're more likely to get injured, right? So I was doing a lot of lateral movement, but I didn't do enough stability exercises, strength exercises, and stretching. I also didn't see the value in warming up at that time. I was just a teenager. So tell your daughter it's super important if she's gonna play soccer, which I want her to, because it's an awesome sport, that she has to take care of her body though, outside of just playing. Kiki, hi. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna be here for like 1 more minute just to read any more. Oh my gosh, look at this sweat. Hi. Oh, thank you, Paulina. Ashra, thank you for that. Gabby, me too. My arms are so shaky. Rebecca, thank you. You rock too, you did it. Julia said, enjoy your coffee. You know me well. Inner Wilderness, I'm not sure what your name is, but that's a great, I love that. My legs are shaking too. Yes, Andrea, the answer is, or Andrea, yes. Hi, Aaliyah. Someone asked, what position did I play in soccer? Center half. The position that you have to run a lot and be everywhere. Okay, wonderful. Some people said, Manuel, say hi.
Hello.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Bye.